That's the police station.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry? I was very worried. Oh, forget jail. Scut was gonna kill me.
You're looking kind of jumpy, Parker.
Me? No. Funny.
For a kid's life was simple. It was all just fun and games. Am I right?
And Farkus, what's your 20? Can you hear me?
Oh, no. How would he do it? Death by 1,000 cuts? Buried alive. Medieval chin breaker? Bird at the snake? Steamroll? Pool of piranhas?
End of the road, Parker.
Oh, no. This was it. Kiss my sweet ass.
Please note, Santa's Workshop shares Claus secrets and isn't meant for younger children.
Wait, please!
Now it's time for TNL Network's production of Santa's Workshop with hosts Santa Doug, Jenny Kringle, Santa Chris, and Mrs. Kimmerclaus.
Hey guys.
Hello.
How is everybody?
Yeah,
We're good.
good to see you. We got a few joining us already.
Well, hey, I really got to tell you, you guys did a phenomenal job with Red Suit Conclave.
Oh, thank you. We had a great time. You know, we had a speaker there that was incredible. Jenny, you might know him. It was a great time.
It was.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it.
Good.
We enjoyed meeting new people, right?
Mhm.
And learning things from all of our Claus family. I even came home. Miss Kelly Mitchell, who is amazing,
Oh yeah.
gave me a few little trinkets to take home, so I'm excited. This is a pen, and it actually works. I love it. So I got my notepad ready for tonight too.
Oh, is that it?
Ah.
I'm always taking notes during our show.
Oh yes.
Well, Kim has already started. You know, just from our pre-show with our guests, she was taking notes.
I can't believe we only have 6 shows left.
That doesn't seem possible.
It's gone so fast.
It has. This season has gone so quick.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got quite a few. We've
Oh,
got
my goodness.
Santa Alan Claw. AJ has joined us.
Hi,
And he says,
AJ.
"Hi, Doug, Jenny, Chris, Kim, and Scott."
AJ.
Yeah.
Yep. John Schnuggleberger.
Hello, John.
I was waiting for you
I
to
was
say
waiting
that
for you to say his
name.
name.
Bill Gorbett.
Bill
Stockwell. You know,
Hello,
Bill.
Hi,
Bill-
Diane.
Bill made all those
Name
tags for the red suit.
Yes.
For the
They
conclave.
turned out awesome.
And they were amazing. He and I, oh my gosh,
They were
I
an
can't
ornament.
remember. Yes.
Yes.
What was
Yeah.
it? Laser. I've asked him probably 4 or 5 times how he did that, and I forgot what he said. But they were so cool.
He is very
They
talented.
are.
Yes, that was
Very-
amazing. Can't wait to put it on the tree.
Hi, Kane.
Yep. We got Kane
From
Smith,
Alabama.
Diane,
Yep.
Don Weinreis.
I see. We
to
got a
see
lot
Don.
of people jumping in.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, John Schnuggleberger says he's sitting outside waiting on the grill to fire up and hanging out. Says it's kind of warm there right now.
I wonder what he's making on the grill. Now I'm getting hungry.
I think I hear somebody at the. Hang on.
Well, butter my buttons and ring my bells. A knock at the workshop door. Come on in before your toes turn into candy canes. Santa, someone is here to see you.
Hey, so tonight we're taking a trip back to Christmas 1983 when Ralphie wanted the big Red Ryder BB gun. Tons were getting stuck to flagpoles. And most importantly, one yellow-eyed bully was terrorizing the neighborhood. You know him as the unforgettable Scut Farkus from A Christmas Story, but tonight we promise he's on his best behavior and the nice list. And for now, at least for now, that is, please welcome to Santa's Workshop the one and the only Zack Ward.
Welcome, Zach.
Hey guys, how are you?
Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Glad to be here.
And you're out in California, so you said it's pretty warm out there today, huh?
Yeah, like 105 today.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Well, hey, before we dig into the show, I've got one little special video I want to show, if that's okay, Zach. And I think you'll know what this is when I show it.
Hi, everybody. My name's Teddy Moore. Oh, that's Miss Shields to you. I just wanted to tell you how much it has meant to me to be part of the Christmas Story family. And we are a family. None of us would be here today if it weren't for the gigantic heart of Bob Clark, and who had the very good sense to recognize the cinematic quality of the extraordinary, heartfelt writing of Gene Shepard. So the fact that the boys and I, and yes, I still call them the boys, are still friends after nearly 40 years, still family, has everything to do with art, because that's how Bob chose his actors. He looked for art. So it's no surprise to me that our fans, you, are such good-hearted, warm family people. And it means so much to me. You have given a great deal to me, and I'm very, very grateful if I've managed to give just a little bit to you. I understand the pull of nostalgia, why the film is so loved, because these times are challenging. But I know that if Bob were still with us, he would want us to care for each other and love each other. The gift of heart is ours to give. The gift he gave us. So, A++++.
Oh, A++++.
Yeah, I just wanted to do a little tribute to her. For those of our guests who don't know, that was Mrs. Shields, and passed away 4 days ago at the age of 79. So, yeah.
Zach, we're so happy and thankful that you are here with us.
Yes.
You know, honestly, and it was really neat to get to talk to you in the green room a little bit and to get to hear like about your construction and things like that and other things that you do. So that was, thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes.
Pleasure. Thank you for having that on about Teddy. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, I imagine you guys all grew pretty close.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it wasn't really on the set. It was over the last 40 years. And Teddy, especially, I was a kid. I was 13. But over the last 40 years of all the different charity fundraisers that we'd work on together and see each other a few times a year.
Yeah.
Like in the video how she said she calls you the boys.
Yep.
You said for 40 years, to have someone like, those are my boys,
And she's from your same neck of the woods too, right? She was Toronto, Ontario, I believe, as well.
Yes,
right?
sir. She was.
So let's see if we can ask you some of these questions here.
All right, yeah.
All right.
First of all, welcome to the workshop. For the viewers who may not know your incredible career,
Oh my goodness.
first of all, how did you land? You got to realize this guy's been in over 100 movies, and how did you land the role of Scut Farkus in A Christmas Story? And you just told us how old you were, but how did you land the role?
It was a cattle call audition, meaning that there were hundreds upon hundreds of kids showing up in Toronto, auditioning for the casting directors, and then it was probably 300 or 400 kids, and then And there were callbacks, which are, I think everybody knows what a callback is. It's when you're called back. So, and then I auditioned about 5 or 6 times, and each time it was with less and less people, till it was finally 300, 200, 150, 40, 10, till I found out I had the job. But I auditioned. Scut Farkus originally had the dialogue of Grover Dill. So all I did is get in front of the camera. It was a VHS camera. And all I did was say, get over here. Nah, you're Aunt Tilly. Get over here. And then I was in front of a VHS camera. And then I got the job, and I showed up on the set, and I met Bob Clark for the first time. And he saw that I was a foot taller than Yano, who played Grover Dill. And he said, you get his lines, he gets yours. And Scut Farkus became the bully.
Ah.
I grew up watching the movie, right? And it's like one of those movies, as a child, you're watching it, and then our children grew up watching it. I mean, it's
iconic.
Yeah, you're iconic. So thanks again for being on the show tonight. So when you were filming The Christmas Story, what did you think? Did you even have any idea that it would become one of the most beloved Christmas movies of all time? I mean, you're 13, right? So
yeah, I'm a child. So I was a 13-year-old kid having a great time, acting like a bad guy, doing make-believe and playing in the snow, and then hanging out with Yano and Naya, and he and I became good friends. There was no thought of the future to anything, let alone what the movie would do. So.
When did you? I'm sorry, I just thought of something else. When did you realize that it was as big as it was? How old were you when you thought that? You're like, oh wow, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I was in my third. I mean, it had built up its own momentum throughout when I was 17 and in my 20s. People would talk about it, but I think it was really the 20th anniversary. We were raising money in Orange County for a toy run for Tots, right? And Bob was there, and Darren McGavin was there, and all the rest of the guys, the boys were there. And there was a lineup of people about 10 blocks long.
Wow.
Wow.
That was overwhelming. I stuck my head out the door of the theater, and there was a wave of It was intimidating. It was really cool. It was really freaky. That just had that overwhelming sense of adulation and enjoyment and acceptance, and all these people know you from this thing, and you've never met any of them. That was really the tipping point for me, where I was like, oh, so this is a thing now.
Yeah, it became quite a thing.
Yeah.
Now, in Scut Farkus, that character, he's one of the most recognizable movie bullies in film history.
Yeah.
And how did you prepare to play such an unforgettable character?
I got beat up a lot by that were bullies. Yeah, I went to 8 different schools before junior high, and so I was the new kid every 8 months. A new kid with red hair. Named Zach. I didn't play hockey. I lived in Canada, and I had a miniature poodle named Tinkerbell.
Oh
no!
So you learned to be a bully by being bullied.
Yeah, it was revenge. I was mocking those guys. Pretty much.
Well, that was kind of a good release, I guess, from that experience.
Very cathartic.
So, yeah.
Yes. I'm going to go back to when you were a little child. Growing up, what was Christmas like for you? And did you have any family traditions that you still remember fondly?
No.
No.
Christmas sucked. I hated Christmas. I have hated Christmas my entire life. When you grow up very, very poor, Christmas is not a time you look forward to.
Okay.
It's a moment you remember you have nothing, and you're hoping you get to eat.
Wow.
So my childhood Christmases were things that we tried to avoid. It was not fun at all. I think my best experience around Christmas was I had gone garbage picking and found a Pong game in somebody else's trash, and we were able to play it over Christmas. And we had no money, dude. Like it was you pick which day you get to eat. So it was Christmas was never fun. It was never a joyous experience.
Well, how has that changed now as an adult?
Well, my wife and I, she has got her busiest season around Christmas, around the holidays, because she has her own events company, Gentertainment, which is adorable. And so she's really swamped from November all the way throughout to New Year's. And then I'm traveling from pretty much from October for horror movies all the way through Christmas and New Year's. So we celebrate Christmas, our time together. We usually do that in January.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's also our way of being cheap, so that way everything's on discount.
Yeah, that's funny how when you wait till after the holidays,
Yes.
you can get things so.
Yes.
Yes.
We like to travel. That's our thing that we like to give each other. We like to go to cool places and do fun stuff together.
There you go.
Well, those are memories that you make that last forever. You know.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
Where's the
That's right.
coolest place that you all have been?
What's that?
Where's the coolest place you all have been? That you've
Ireland.
been? Ireland, you
Oh,
said?
I'd love to go to Ireland.
Oh.
It's so cool. Loved it. So green. So gorgeous. Adored it. Adored Ireland.
Nice.
So before I ask my next question, you got to show our viewers what's behind you.
Yes.
We were talking about that before. Yeah,
Yeah.
bring it out.
Yes.
The Funko Pop that's coming out, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Take a picture of
I
that
was telling him, this is an AI concept piece of art. It will not have real fur hat, because that's the thing. But it's a pre-order for the Funko Pop that I will sign. I think they're like $70 signed with the official. What's the thing where it's an official statement that is signed by me?
Oh, yep. Yep. Certification.
There we go with the fancy words. There you go.
Yeah.
You hold that QR code a little closer to your camera too. Yeah. So people can get it. They can always go back. You hit it big when you get one of those. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. It's a huge honor. I mean, the fact that the movie came out and 40-something odd years later, there's enough of a desire for there to be a Scut Farkus action figure. Farkus Funko. Yeah.
Yes. Say that, fine.
Well,
Yeah.
our friend AJ Bayless said he wanted a Zack Ward autograph, and that's a great way to get it right there.
That's right.
Yes.
So,
Well,
so cool.
talking about movies and television, I know you've appeared in a lot of different shows and movies, and you're a director on top of it. But besides A Christmas Story, what are some of the projects that you're most proud of and that you've been in that people may not know you've been in the movies?
Oh, movie-wise, well, the project I'm most proud of is my fantastic marriage to my beautiful wife. Because she walked in the room, and if I didn't say that,
you have been talking about her all night.
There we go.
That was good. I was waiting for a really good answer, and then he said that. I was like, what?
Well, we appreciate you sharing him with us tonight.
Yes, thank you.
you jerk. Well, I don't know. Keepers of the Five Kingdoms is the film that I recently directed that's out on Amazon and Tubi, and it's James Hong, George Takei, Getty Watanabe, Like I said, Big Trouble in Little China meets the Goonies, and the poster looks like. So the poster looks like this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Now that's the poster that they went with. My poster was way cooler. But I call it Patsy Lee and the Keepers of the Five Kingdoms.
Okay.
I like that.
Yes, it's lots of animatronics and prosthetics and puppets and a labor of love. So that's pretty cool. I'm very, very proud of that. Almost Famous. I got to be Red Dog, the legendary roadie in that. Resident Evil Apocalypse. I played Nikolai Zhenofov. Let's see, Freddy versus Jason. I think I'm the only other person who turned into the Robert Englund Krueger. So that was
Really?
Yeah, I turned into Freddy. And then I walk. He takes over my body because I'm dead. But no spoilers. No spoilers. The TV show Titus. I love doing that. There is nothing better than getting to do really good writing and be funny and paid well at the same time. Like, it's perfect. Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Very good.
That's awesome. Oh, just so you know, AJ Bayless, who wanted your autograph, he says that would be a great Christmas present, or make a Christmas present. He just put his mom's name on the waiting list for that.
Perfect.
He's a smart guy. Yeah.
So what was director Bob Clark like to work with?
Such a nice guy. Like, so the scene where I get hit in the face with a snowball and I come down, I'm like, listen, jerk, when I tell you to come, you better come. When you to cry? All that stuff. For whatever reason, I was screwing it up. I was not getting it right. I was messing up my lines. I think the reality is I was just not being professional. And back in the day, it was very common for a director to scream, yell, and threaten. And Bob literally, where is action, and I go and I screw it up and I screw it up and I screw it up, and Bob didn't get mad. He just said, all right, cut, hold on a second. And he came out, got close to me, and he started walking me through the lines. All right, let's run it. Say it again. Say it again. Say it faster. Say it slower. Say it super slow. Like, he turned it into a game. And he never made me feel bad. Like, he was a great uncle, you know what I mean? Like, he took that moment, and if he had chastised me in front of everybody, I would have shut down.
Yeah.
And if he had embarrassed me in front of everybody, I would have shut down. But instead of that, he came out and he just put his arm around me, and we faced away from the crew, and he turned it into a little joke, and we ran it for about 2-3 minutes. He's like, all right, you got it. And it was his patience and his kindness that for me was always like, that was Bob. Bob was an incredibly kind man. And I got to see him again in 2000, right before he died. In 2006, I was in Vancouver. I was shooting a couple of films, Postal and Blood Rain Deliverance. And I was staying at this hotel, and I walked out the foyer and then turned around because I dropped something, and this man was just looking at me like, watching me come and go. And he goes, Zach? I'm like, what? Bob? And he had lost a bunch of weight because he used to be a large, portly guy, and he lost a lot of weight. It was like, oh my God, Bob. And then we started going out to dinner every other night and hanging out, and it was awesome. And he was still that Uncle Lee. I guess, is that a right term? Uncle Lee? That energy, that loving kindness, that masculine big bear hug of a man, and just a sweetheart, just a wonderful, wonderful guy, and just such a fantastic creative. We just loved what he did.
That's amazing, because I think back in that era, a lot of directors didn't treat children well.
No. There was a lot of yelling and threatening and grabbing you by the throat and like, listen to me, you. Yeah.
Right.
Just like gym teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coaches back then, you know.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
I just had a flashback to having to climb that rope in gym class.
Yeah.
And then that little
pad
the
that you had
pad.
if you fell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that thing.
And then it's just, you can do it, get over here, you know. I'll never forget. I was so thankful that I could make it up to the top. But now when you look back at that, kind of like we were talking about, it's like, well, if you were to fallen,
Yeah, that wouldn't have
that
done
would have
anything.
done nothing.
Dog beds thicker than that.
Yeah.
My favorite principal was from Cottingham Public School, and Mr. Clark, and he would grab you by the small hairs on the back of your neck and then just lift you up. And oh my God, did that hurt? It was awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I have a question. You know, the famous fight scene at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
You know, while filming that, was it as much fun as it looked? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, I was 13 years old. My heroes were the $6 Million Man and Evel Knievel.
Oh, yeah, me too.
All right.
Muhammad Ali. So, like, Clint Eastwood, any which way but loose. Throwing punches and getting hit. They had dug out the ground behind me and put a small mattress in it and then covered it up with fake snow. So I felt like I was a stuntman. I felt cool as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, you were doing your own stunts.
Yeah.
He wasn't throwing real punches, though, was he? Was he?
No, he was not, but he had idiot strings on, which you guys know what those are, right?
Yeah, and the gloves.
So the gloves were frozen solid from playing in the snow and refreezing. So whenever he would miss me, but the glove would slap the crap out of me. So my face is actually red from getting slapped.
You really did get beat up.
Yeah.
Well, Santa Wood just said, was that theatrical blood coming from your nose? And were and were the curse words theatrical? But now we think, hey, maybe with those frozen gloves, it was the real thing, huh?
You're like, oh no, Ralphie was really beating him up.
Did you say anything when you were getting hit by those, or nah, I just took it?
Just take the hit, like, don't be a wuss.
Yeah, that's right.
You have fans all over the world now. And where am I?
Yeah.
What one fan encounter involved a Christmas story that
that you'll never forget.
That you'll never forget.
This was the one question
This
is the one question that we really wondered about.
Honestly, if people are usually 99% of the time fantastic. Then there's that 1% of the time where they're very odd, but people are people. I remember one woman wanting to take a picture with me, and then she asked if she could put me on the ground and then sit on my chest and punch me in the face. I'm like,
oh no,
I'm good. Thanks so much for that. I'm fine. I bumped into a rugby team in Vancouver, a rugby team from Australia, and I was in the bar. It was during the day, and this guy, it looked like the stereotypical rugby player. He was about 5'7" and about 4 feet wide, bald head, no neck, giant shoulders. He's like, "Oi, you's a bully," and I thought he was just gonna kill me. He was just a fan. I was like,
Wow.
Hilarious.
Oh man.
I can't believe we're like halfway through the show right now. And maybe we'll take a couple minutes to thank our contributors. What do you say?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Time flies. You're having
We'll
fun.
be right with some
Yeah.
more questions with Zack Ward.
Yes.
Angie's Originals, custom Christmas attire since 2015. Your all-in-one wardrobe shop. Shop at angiesoriginals.com.
Oh, hello there. Yes, of course, it's me, Santa Claus. Now, you may not believe this, but one of the questions I get asked the most is, well, not how do I do it all in one night? No, but where do I get all my things from? Yes, now, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the finest things I have. My glorious gloves, all my knickknacks and trinkets and things. Yes, all the giveaways. Yes, for me to give to the children before the main event. Yes, if I see them in the streets, if they come and see me, I like to have something in my pocket I can treat them with. Yes, and there's one special place where I can find all these magical goods. And that is, of course, StuffForSanta.com. You should head there now and see what magical gifts you can find. Mrs. Claus, have you got my ice pad? Yes, log me on, I'm going to have a look. I shall see you there. StuffForSanta.com. Merry Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho!
Shop Thermo Apparel. They're wonderful. They're fantastic. And for the coolest of cool Santas or Easter bunnies, remember Thermo Apparel.
Don't just be cool as an attitude. Keep cool, literally.
Thermo Apparel. Be cool. Ho, 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 ho!
If you have been enjoying Santa's Workshop, would you take a quick moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook? It is completely free, and it helps more people discover the show so we can continue reaching and supporting the Christmas community. Plus, you'll be notified every time we go live, so you will never miss an episode. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us.
So we are back with Zack Ward, Scut Farkus from A Christmas Story, and hundreds of other movie and television performances.
Yes.
So, as somebody who's been part of A Christmas Story that has become basically a Christmas tradition for a lot of families, what does it mean for you to know that families gather every year to watch something that you helped create?
It's a huge honor, and at the same time, I don't take a lot of. Christmas Story isn't good because of me. Christmas Story is great because of Bob Clark and Gene Shepard and Darren McGavin and Peter Billingsley and Melinda Dillon. I'm a small part of it, and I'm grateful to be that part of it. And I got to create a new character that had never been brought to life before, which was fantastic. And but I'm more grateful that I have ownership, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an incredible thing, and the way people treat you is rare. They treat you like long lost family members that they haven't seen in a long time, and they're excited to give you a hug and tell you about everything that's going on in their life. And I've never met them. It's pretty amazing.
That's cool. And you had mentioned before where you all, like for the 20th anniversary, you all had gotten together and stuff. And before that 20th anniversary, did the cast spend a lot of time together when the cameras weren't rolling?
No, not really. I mean, I was the only one in Canada besides Teddy, and I was a child, and
Right.
Teddy was a grown-up raising her children. So, no, we started meeting up again around 95. That was the first time we really started touching base, 95. Then again in 98. I think it was. So that's when it started to evolve.
Right.
You guys run into each other at different events and things nowadays, or?
Well, we go to different events together, actually.
Right.
So we'll go to, this is Crosby. Sorry.
Hi, Crosby.
Hi, Crosby.
She ran away.
Yeah.
We go to different events now together, and so we're on the phone on a semi-regular basis. I mean, we've known each other now for 43 years.
Yeah.
So you don't have a lot of people in your life that you've known that long.
Right. Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, we talked a little bit earlier, and you said that you, in order to play the role, you were bullied, so you kind of were on the other side. But was there anything like the real Zack Ward that was part of Scut Farkus? Were you able to bring any of your own person into that role, or are you just complete opposites?
Pretty much complete opposites, to be honest with you. I would never actively hurt or abuse anybody.
Right.
Honestly, because I got in so many fights when I was a kid, I became that kid who stood up for other kids against the bully.
Yeah.
To be honest.
So you used your past history, like I said, you turned it around.
Yeah.
You learned from, we talked about that a little bit earlier, but I just wondered if there was anything that you were able to slip in,
No, not really not in the first movie. There was some stuff I was able to slip in the second one. I mean, like I said, I traveled. I went to 8 different schools before junior high. I didn't have my dad wasn't in my life. I read a lot. I spent a lot of time alone. So, I was a solitary kid. I played Dungeons and Dragons, and I got into boxing. My father was a Golden Gloves boxer, and my connection to him was learning how to throw hands since I was 6.
Oh, wow.
So, but that was all very solitary, to be honest with you. It was never. You don't really get into team sports when you're not going to be part of the school anymore. So
Right.
That's true.
So you get into things you can do by yourself.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, boy, that's
Oh yeah.
You used to play that.
I did.
Yeah.
I still have it. Look, somewhere.
I wonder if those are worth anything.
Sure.
You still have that?
Somewhere. Don't know where.
Yeah, exactly. Here's your basement. Yeah, we'll have to go through it and look.
Zack, talking about your dad, you said something about him being into construction, and you do things with construction, and you all that. So what all do you do?
My father was a general contractor. He passed away in 2023. So when I would come out to visit him in California, he'd have me working for him so I could learn parts of the trade. And now I work with a company called Red Stag. We build beautiful commercial and residential houses and businesses. I get to design gorgeous things and make people's dreams come true and figure out wacky engineering options and stuff with my background in the film world, where I'm bringing in the guys that I worked with in practical effects to make like giant fountains or flaming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So bringing Hollywood into your home. It's a lot of fun.
It
With
sounds
all the
like it.
we were just talking, like Chris and Kim, we were talking before. Have you ever seen this show? We watch it. It's
Main Cabin Masters. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That stuff's awesome.
And then when
I'd
you were
watch his show though.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you were gonna come up with the show or something, because we got hooked on watching about pools. So when you said fireys and this and that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember the name of it, but there were people who were building these gorgeous
Elaborate
pools.
Yeah.
Yes, elaborate pools, and then decks.
Yeah.
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 We get hooked on the building shows.
Yeah, so there you go, Mr. Ward. If you ever, and your fellas ever did anything.
I will jump right on that. Thank you very much.
Speaking of projects, then, are you working on anything in the
Either,
directing or movies or television right now?
No, I was just acting in a film in Boston. It's called what the hell is it called? Yeah, I shot a project in Boston playing a bad guy, which is always fun because I have a very punchable face. So we're up in Worcester, Massachusetts. The director and the producer just had a documentary come out called "Burning Down the House." Very interesting. It's about the firehouses in so like firemen. I guess on the firehouse, right? In Massachusetts, and how so the director, Tommy Dwyer, his father was a fireman, and so that's how he knows a lot of that world. And he went around and interviewed all these firemen at their firehouses. And dude, you should see this thing because those buildings are literally falling apart. The firemen don't have the technology and the gear they should have in order to be safe from all the toxic and caustic stuff that they're exposed to. So the cancer is off the charts for those people. And Tommy and his producing partner John, they made this documentary, and it just came out last Thursday in theaters in a theater in Massachusetts in Worcester.
What was the name of it again?
It's called "Burning Down the House."
Burning Down.
Very brave, man. Like honestly, like they got a lot of pushback from city officials who didn't want him discussing and showing how badly those areas are taken care of, like holes in the floor where the building's starting to cave in, and like, if your building catches on fire, if your home catches on fire, I don't care about your political position. At that moment, you're like, my taxes should pay for an ambulance, should pay for a fire truck, should pay for a policeman, should make sure that they have roads to get on to save my butt.
Yeah.
That's the social fabric of society, and it's falling apart in Massachusetts, and these poor firemen are dying, and their families are being left with nothing. And so that's what the director of the film I was just working on. He just had that come out, "Burning Down the House."
I wrote it down because I'm all about watching documentaries too.
When is that coming out?
I am too.
They what's that? What'd you say, Jenny?
You said it's in theater.
They had their premiere at a theater in Massachusetts. I don't know what the distribution platform is for it yet, but I mean, I can't imagine why people wouldn't want to promote and take care of the people who take care of them when things go wrong.
Right.
So, yeah. So I was doing that, and I'm working on a beautiful house up in Chatsworth right now, and I'm touring the country, going to lots of conventions. I think my next one will be, hold on, I'm going to look at my notes. See, I'm going to be at, this was kind of cool, Kansas City, Missouri. I'm going to be at, I think it's MonsterCon or something convention out in Kansas City, Missouri.
How can people find out where you're going to be at? Do you have anything listed?
They can follow me on social media. My Instagram is Total Zack Ward, TOTAL ZACKWARD. Let's see. I'll double check to see this one. Because are you guys anywhere near Kansas City?
No.
No.
But I know there were some questions and stuff in the chat.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Crypticon. Crypticon will be the one in Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tonight from Superman, right? Hey, do you have any favorite behind-the-scenes stories from when you were filming the movie?
Yeah, I do actually. when you see the movie and you see the exterior of the house, the Parker house, Ralphie's home, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that house is actually now a sort of like the Christmas Story house in Cleveland, Ohio. You can go there. They have a museum next to it and a gift shop, and then you can do tours of the Christmas Story house itself. And that's a lot of fun. And you can actually stay next door at the Bumpus house, and you can actually stay overnight there. And
They got the dogs.
yeah. But they were filming it in that house, and in Cleveland when we were shooting, there was no snow. So my mom and I walked over to the set, which that day was that house, and everywhere is just dirt and trash bags and old dog turds, and it was just gross. And then you hit that house, and it's covered in fake snow and icicles, and it is the epitome of movie magic. I mean, that was really the first time I had ever seen that, and it was such a jarring juxtaposition because you're like, this looks like ghetto,
right,
fallen down, cruddy house with old garbage bags in front of it, and this is inside a snow globe. It's a Christmas miracle.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool. So when you watch the house from the outside, especially at the end of the movie, that's all movie magic.
Wow, that's
So
cool.
when was it filmed? What season was it filmed?
1983 in
At
the
Christmas time?
yeah, over Christmas and into January.
Okay.
Have you ever been back to the house?
Many times.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually Brian Jones, the owner, actually helped me. He let me use the location to do events there to raise money for Alzheimer's. Since my father passed from Alzheimer's, I've worked for the Alzheimer's organization, and I try and do what I can.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, the Alzheimer's Association, I am very tenderhearted towards that as well. Just so you know, I'm a nurse and I deal with geriatric patients. So when you had mentioned that, so yeah, Alzheimer's Association is huge, and I love it. So there you go. Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. Well, I've got a question. You know, we see outtakes on a lot of movies now where, you know, they didn't do a whole lot of that back then. But was there ever a time during filming A Christmas Story where everyone just kind of started laughing and just, you know, they couldn't stop laughing and, you know, just...
Not that I can remember. I mean, also the difference is it was a lower budget film. Like the whole total budget was $4 million. Some of the budget actually came from Bob Clark himself.
Oh, wow.
He took his director's fee and put it towards the film to get other things done. And when you're dealing with 35 mil, you have a finite amount of material to film on. So joking around is expensive.
Oh,
yeah.
If you're a super famous big name actor and you want to joke around on 35 mil, you do you. But if you're not, know your lines, bro.
Yeah.
Go up and do your job. And that's what I was saying before. Bob being so kind to me, you know, he could have really been like, hey, listen here, jerk. When I say action, you do your job and then go home or I'll punch you in the face. And he was right. But he was super kind.
Nice.
Well, even deal with that, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Some of our viewers, a lot of them are actually Christmas performers. They're either Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, and elves, all kinds of things. And you're, of course, a professional actor and a director. Do you have any advice for us that from the acting end of it?
Look at him, like, don't forget your lines.
Yeah, don't forget your lines.
Don't mess up your lines.
I mean, honestly, like you guys deal with live action all the time, and you don't really have. I'm guessing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't really have that much of a script. You have an overview story that you're going with, and you play inside that, and then you have to be constantly organically interacting with the people around you, and I'm sure some of them are just nightmare human beings, and make that work. So I think if you're doing it professionally, you probably know what you're doing a lot better than I do.
Well, it's always nice just to get some kind of feedback or something like that. You know,
Or put on the fur hat, say you're Scut Farkus, and just punch a kid in the face.
yeah, there we go. And that, Tim.
No, we're going to go to Cocoa time, and we're going to get some questions and comments from our people that are.
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of questions.
Just warm
Yeah,
up.
if you guys got questions, please post them. Comments too.
Yes.
If you got questions, please post them. Let's.
Yes, please do.
It's Cocoa time. A moment to sip, savor, and share thoughts. Grab yourself a cup of hot cocoa and let's warm our hearts with reflections and conversation.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just going through some of these now. I just want to see. Jimmy Sabo says that is my favorite Christmas movie. So you've got a big fan there with Jimmy. Going through, I saw a lot of.
You got a lot started.
And our son-in-law said that's the favorite movie, his favorite movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here's a comment by Kane Smith. And Kane is saying, I don't believe the role of Scut Farkus could have been cast any better.
Thank you, Kane. That's very kind of you.
Let me see. Oh, Kane also said he's got to have that Funko Pop.
I think Steph Boyd said the same thing. I love that Funko.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be selling out way ahead of time.
Yes, I think so.
Someone was asking, where was it filmed at? But I think you answered that. It was in...
it was in Cleveland, Ohio, St. Catharines, Ontario, and Toronto, Ontario.
Oh, okay. All right, multiple locations.
Yeah, and the story is supposed to take place in like Hammond, Indiana, but right?
Yes, sir. In Hammond, Indiana is where it takes place.
It's based on a true story.
No, it's based on based on a book called "In God We Trust, All Others Pay Cash," which is based on the stories that Gene Shepard told on the radio, which were an assortment of all his historical fiction from living in Hammond, Indiana when he was a kid.
Right.
And also some of the stories that went into that he wrote and went into Playboy.
All right, we've got a comment here from Mel. Mel is a female Santa, so it's Melissa. But Melissa says this is a wonderful show. Thank you, Zach, for being on. Thanks, Chris, Kim, Doug, Jenny, and Kim for bringing this awesome talented gentleman to the show. So she is very happy to have you on the show tonight.
Thank you, Melissa. Very sweet of you.
And then Kane Smith went on to say, this is
a big one.
Yeah, he said, for me, there's not a more iconic Christmas movie than A Christmas Story. I mean, TBS plays it for more than 24 hours straight, and I can promise you that it's playing in the background through my Christmas day. It's a tradition, and it always will be.
Mm-hmm.
So you are there at Kane's house every Christmas.
Yeah. Yellow beady eyes. Yeah.
Thank you, Kane.
And then Pat Wesson wants to know, do you do voiceovers? Have you done any voiceovers?
I have done in the past. I've done video games, Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel, and Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't do them anymore. It's just too many auditions and not enough jobs, so it takes a lot of time. And I have friends of mine who are just so much better at it than I am. At their level of talent, like John Bailey, who's the epic voice guy from Honest Trailers, and he can do every voice, and he just sounds way better than me. And so, yeah, those guys are amazing, and I'm okay, so I pass.
Well, let me see. Zach, I've got a question here. Have you ever been to Medina, Ohio, to Castle Noel?
No, but I've heard of it, and I've wanted to go to Castle Noel.
Yep, I guess AJ Bayless kind of added a little bit to that. he said that Castle Noel in Medina, Ohio has the slide from the film.
Yeah, I heard that. I've never seen it, so I'd like to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. And this is a comment that Kane made concerning, you said you never felt you were much of a part of the show, but he said, no, you're a huge part of it. Everyone knows Scut Farkus. He's an unforgettable character, and you did an impeccable job of playing the role.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
thank you. I feel like I'm a big part of the movie as when it comes to, like, Scut Farkus is the Darth Vader of Christmas films, right?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, but when it comes, I mean, if you count the amount of lines I have and the amount of minutes I'm in it, I believe it's like I'm under 5 minutes in the entire film.
Oh wow.
Also, like when it comes to what my effort was to make the movie compared to how much work goes in to make that movie so good, you know, my contribution was valuable, but it wasn't very hard on my part. So I'm not taking anything away from myself, but I'm also not taking anything away from the people who did all the heavy lifting.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good. And now we've got Santa Wood, who says, thanks for giving us your time, Zach. Very appreciative. You know, we did have a lot of excited people
Yeah.
knowing that you were going to be on the show.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome, thank you.
yeah.
Well, thank you.
So do you have any final message you would like to leave with any of the Christmas performers or people watching tonight?
Live long and prosper.
Uh,
Be kind to each other. The world's a hard place, I guess.
Yes, for sure.
You got that right. So
Well, if
Oh,
yeah.
just to follow up real quick. Kane Smith said, I'm not going to lie, though. I was rooting for Ralphie.
Which is 100% understandable, and I support that opinion.
yeah.
He deserved it, or Scut Farkus needed a beating.
Well, if you can hang in the green room for a minute, we're going to close out the show.
Yeah, thank
And
you so much.
We really appreciate you
Thank
coming on and
you.
taking time out of your day. It
Yes.
really was a pleasure getting to know you and having you on the show.
Yes. And I loved seeing your wife, having your wife
Yes.
to say hi. That was awesome.
That was.
Kitty cat. What was your kitty cat's name again?
That's Crosby.
Crosby. I almost said
like that.
Crosby. Yeah.
You get a couple more and you got Stills and Nash, right?
Yeah, there you go. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr.
Yes,
Zach.
thank you.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the green room after the show.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it. Hey, wow, that was really fantastic, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was.
That was amazing.
So in 2 weeks, we're actually got Angie from Angie's Original coming back for part 2.
Yes.
You know, that was a big show for everybody. So we're going to talk a little bit more about wardrobe right before the season starts. And on top of it, Jenny Kringle here and I ordered a parade coat and Jenny Kringle ordered a dress. And we're going to do a reveal. We're not going to open our boxes until the second half of the show.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Jim and I were talking about that.
Open them.
I was going to say you guys might get too excited.
I know.
Jim and I were talking. It's like, are they going to be able to make it that long?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm worried about this one opening the box. She's going to be
Yeah.
so, you know,
Uh-huh.
so wanting to open it up. Oh, I got one more thing I need to share real quick before we end the show.
Okay.
Happy anniversary for a cheerful toast and fill it. Happy anniversary, but be careful you don't fill it. Happy anniversary.
Well, thank you. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary,
That's
Doug
right.
Jenny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it'll be 35
Yeah, but
years.
30.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Three.
Yes.
I love to see kids like that.
Wait, what is that?
All right.
All right.
Close her out, guys.
Well, thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you again
thanks
for
to
staying
our-
with us.
Yeah, thanks to TNL. Thanks to TNL, right?
Yes.
And thanks
Yes.
to our viewers out there, and for Zach and everybody who makes this possible. So
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
And we like to finish with our Claus mantra.
Yeah.
And we are the keepers of the Christmas spirit.
Our words bring joy, our eyes share wonder, and our presence create lasting memories.
we honor the birth of Jesus Christ and put children first, sharing love, faith, and the magic of the season.
And with every visit, we carry the light of Christmas into the hearts of all we meet. Stay merry, guys.
Stay merry, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Well, now, wasn't that something? Santa's Workshop, brought to you today by the fine folks at TNL Network Productions, and hosted by those jolly lovebirds, the Couples Claus. Big ol' thank you to our friends at Angie's Originals, Stuff for Santa, and Therm Apparel. They're the real MVPs, if you ask me. Now listen here, Santa's Workshop is a live streaming show, coming at ya every other Sunday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Just about the perfect time to kick off your boots and grab a hot cocoa. You can catch us live on YouTube and Facebook. And if you missed a show, don't worry your whiskers. We've got the replays sitting pretty on YouTube. So go ahead, be a good little elf, and hit that subscribe button, will ya? We'll be waiting.